Hello everybody, welcome back to Making It Up. I'm Isa, and to be honest with you, it's not a good day. I'm not feeling my best, so I come here in hope of doing my makeup with you guys and feeling better, like boosting my mood. Confidence is at an all-time low. I got a facial last week. I'm purging from that, so my skin is not doing its best. And then there's this, a volcano that has grown on my face. It's painful. It doesn't want to go anywhere. It doesn't want to grow and come out. It doesn't want to leave. So I don't really want to show my face. I don't want to leave my room. I don't want to do anything, but I have to. So today I am here to do some mood boosting makeup for me whenever I'm feeling low confidence. I definitely love doing a bit of makeup to, you know, just like look better, look more alive, and also like the process of doing my makeup is like self-care to me, and I kind of need that at the moment. So if you're feeling the same way, then I'm gonna show you a look that I like to do that just enhances my features. It doesn't do anything super crazy, but just like enhancing the features to look better and in turn feel better. Okay, so as I mentioned, I'm just gonna do a really simple look that enhances my features. I'm not gonna go crazy. I also don't wanna go crazy because my skin is not doing great. So I don't wanna pile on all the makeup because then that's not gonna make it look great. Let's get started with a little bit of a lip balm because the lips are at an all-time dry. Okay, they need help. I'm using my Naturium Phyto-Glow lip balm because I love this so much. And now I can get started with the makeup. For makeup, I'm gonna do a little bit of underpainting. I feel like I wanna do more contour and highlight than I usually do because for some reason looking snatched really gives me a little bit of a confidence boost. Like, I don't know, something about that makes me feel better about myself. So I'm gonna do a bit of underpainting and contouring to help me feel and look my best. Let me get a brush. I'm first starting with the Milk Makeup Toasted Sculpt Stick. The shade is Toasted, and this is great for contour. It's very cool tone. I'm just hitting the hollows of the cheek. And I think this volcano is gonna be a little bit of a problem because it is painful. I'm just gonna be extra gentle in those areas. And because it is pretty cool tone, I'm also going to go in with a bronzer. This is a Danessa Myricks. This is also supposed to be a contour, but it is very warm on me. This is the shade Light 2. So I'm just going to add this as more of a bronzer, like on top of the contour, to add a bit of warmth also. And I know it looks like I'm going heavy-handed with the product. That's because I kind of am. Because remember that we are underpainting, so I'm gonna do my foundation on top of this. Now it's time for a bit of highlight. I'm going in with the Milani Supercharged Brightening Undereye Tint in the shade Peach. This is gonna be like my first highlighty product, but it's more of a color corrector, but this will help brighten the under eyes. I'm just gonna mostly add it to the areas where there's darkness, so mostly to the inner corner of my under eye. For my concealer slash highlighting product, I'm using the Lancôme Teint Idôle Ultra Wear All Over Concealer in the shade Buff. This is newer in my collection and I already love it so much. It is, I would say, like medium coverage. You can use this all over your skin. And it is very lightweight, so I'm going to use it as my highlighter and concealer, 2-in-1. Ooh, I know, I am aware that I maybe shouldn't be putting makeup on top of that volcano, but I really need to, okay? I'm gonna try my best to not cover it with a ton of product so that it doesn't look weird, but it probably will a little bit, and I don't mind that at all. I'm gonna do a little extra highlighting. And this is like really decent coverage. And I'm gonna go in with my foundation on top. So I'm not gonna go overboard with this. And obviously adding this will allow me to add even less foundation. For my foundation, I'm gonna be using the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Serum Foundation in the shade 7N. This foundation is very high coverage, so I'm just gonna add the tiniest bit of this. I obviously do feel like I need the coverage today because my skin's not doing great. But also this, you know, a little bit of this goes a really long way. I'm just adding this to start and then we'll see if we need any more. But this is a great foundation. You're looking for a lot of coverage, but you don't want to add a lot of product. And because it is underpainting, I am using a big, like, dual fiber brush. Ugh. Gonna go back in with the sponge just to make sure that everything is even, no brush strokes. And now let's finish up the cheeks. I want to add a little bit of blush, obviously, because I think blush really can brighten up a look, and I need the brightness today because I am feeling very dull. So I'm going to go in with the Tower 28 Beachplease Luminous Tinted Balm in the shade Golden Hour, which is this beautiful, like, orangey corally shade. I really enjoy it. It's creamy. It's super nice. So I'm going to add a bit of this to my brush and apply. Now I'm gonna do a bit of freckles with my Freck XL because I really love the look of freckles. I feel like it makes things look a little bit more natural, and yeah, I like the look. I like enhancing my own and like creating new ones as well. If I have a little bit of a blemish that obviously doesn't look like this, but if I have a blemish, I like to turn it into a freckle, and then it looks a little more inviting. You know, it's not a blemish, it's a mole or a freckle, and that looks really cute. Now I'm just going to powder because this is a little bit dewy, so I'm gonna add a little bit of powder. I'm using the Hourglass Veil powder because I want to feel good, and this is bougie and it makes me feel important, so we're using this one today. We're busting it out, and it's also very, very natural. It doesn't look heavy, which is another thing that I want. So we're gonna go under the eyes, obviously. And I'm gonna add a little bit of powder down here because this is gonna help us enhance the contour. But also, if I have any breakouts like this one, I don't want it to be, even though I'm not like covering it up, I don't want it to be the center of attention, and if it's beaming and very dewy, then it's gonna, you know, shine through everything, and I don't want that, so I want to mattify it. Oh, and I forgot a little something that I wanted to add, a little bit of highlighter, Hollywood Flawless Filter. This usually works well over powder, and I don't want a lot, I just want a bit to the highest point of the cheek to add a little bit of that highlight and help lift the face. So we're just adding a little bit of this. Moving on to the eyes, I want just to do my brows first because they're boring, and I just want to add a little bit of shape to them with a Glossier brow flick. Because this is easy, it helps me not fuck up, and I just want to add a bit of darkness to the sparse areas. I really need to do my brows, but I have not been in the mood at all, so they're a little bit crazy and all over the place, but that's fine. Sometimes your brows aren't looking their best and you can live your life like that. To set, I'm using my e.l.f. Brow Lift, the #1 brow product for me right now. It's just so good, and it makes my brows look very fluffy. I do want them to look fluffy so that they help lift the face. That's exactly what they're doing. Like, oh, I really love this product a lot. Okay, now that brows are out of the way, let's focus on the eyes. For the eyes, again, I want to keep it fairly simple. I'm just gonna do a little bit of eye primer with the Urban Decay Primer Potion, which I always love. And then for eyeshadow, I'm gonna bring back my Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes palette, which I love a lot. And I'm just gonna do something simple. I feel like the shimmers in this are so good. I always love a good shimmer. And they're an easy way, I feel like, to make it an eye look. Like, you can just apply shimmer all over your eyes and it looks gorgeous. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I need a bit of shimmer to, like, boom, wake me up, make me look bright, and make me happy. Shimmers make me happy. If they don't make you happy, then don't do a shimmer because you're trying to boost your mood, okay? I just set my primer with the lightest shade here, this one. I'll just add something light to the crease. I'll do this shade right here mixed with this shade right here. And I'll just add a bit of this to the crease. And maybe like flicking it out a little so that it lifts. Now it's time for the shimmer. I don't know which shimmer to go for though. We have quite a bit of shimmers here. I think I want to go for this one, which is like the lightest one. And I'm just gonna grab this with my finger and I will add it all over my lid. And if you see my fingers a little smudged, that's not any product. It was election day on Sunday a few days ago, so I went to vote, which is part of what has me in a really like down mood because election day in a third world country is just not fun. I don't think it's fun anywhere, like in any country, but especially in a third world country. Not great. So yeah, there we go. This shimmer is doing everything I need it to do. I can feel myself just feel better already. And I know you might think I'm exaggerating, but I'm not, because I just keep adding it and adding it and adding it, and it just looks so fucking good. I want to further brighten up my eyes with a little bit of Honey Dude Creme Gel Liner by ColourPop. This is a nude liner. The packaging is different now, but the shade is the best. And I'll just add that to the waterline to brighten everything. I do want to do a little bit more of a lift on the eyes, so I'm going to go in with a black liner and do a full wing. Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in the shade Whatever Black. And I'm just going to add this to like the outer half of my lid, of my lash line. And then do a little flick here. And flick it out with my finger. I don't want it to be anything crazy. I want it to be really soft. Now all that's left to do is mascara. I'm using the Essence I Love Extreme Crazy Volume Mascara, and I'm just applying this to my lashes. Okay, now all that's left to do is my lips. For me, lips, I could just do like a lip balm. I could stick to a lip balm, but no. I need to do a lipstick because having a lipstick on always makes me feel like put together, and we're going for confidence. I'm already feeling so much better, so we're gonna finish this. First things first is lip liner. I'm using my NYX lip liner or lip pencil in the shade Nude Beige. Love this. And I'm gonna be overlining my lips because my lips are a little bit of an insecurity for me. So we're gonna be overlining and making them a little more even. That gives me a confidence boost. And I'm gonna be leaving the lip balm that I applied because it's gonna help me sheer out the MAC Locked Kiss Ink liquid lipstick in the shade Teaser. And this is a like powdery liquid lipstick. I don't usually love a liquid lipstick, but I love this one and I love the shade. It's so peachy and beautiful. I think it's amazing. It looks gorgeous. And I feel like it complements the blush and everything very, very well. And there we go. Once the lips are done, I just want to lock everything in. I'm using the e.l.f. Stale 9 Microfine Setting Mist. Love this right now. And I'm just going to set this to make sure it lasts all day long. And once that is on, let me just add a little bit more blush. I feel like it's got lost a little, so. Okay, once that is done, we reapplied a little bit of more blush, and this is the final look. Let me come up a little closer. This is what we're looking like. Volcano is still very much there, which I don't love, but I'm feeling so much better already. Like, I love how the eyes are just making everything look a little more sultry. I don't know, doing a makeup look like this really makes me feel better about myself. Like, I feel like I've enhanced my features, I've added my freckles, my lips are slightly bigger, like, the skin is looking juicy and plump and blushy. This right here, instant mood boost. And that's that on the power of makeup. I can tell from the beginning of the video to now, I feel so much more confident, so much more like myself. Things are still hard. I still have a lot of shit to do that I don't want to do, but now I feel a little bit more equipped to do them. Putting this makeup on, like the therapeutic feeling of that has really helped the most, I feel like. And if you're feeling like blah, not confident, you don't want to get out of bed, like not motivated at all, then I recommend doing something like this. Maybe not this exact look. You totally could. I think this goes on everyone. Like, it's so easy. But if it's not something you want to do, you can go lighter, or you can just, you know, get out of bed, brush your teeth, and do your skincare. Whatever works for you. Just knowing that the act of taking care of yourself, even when you don't want to, really gives you a confidence boost and makes you feel a little lighter. I know sometimes these not confident feelings stretch a really long time. I've been there. So I hope this video helps you, maybe if not for inspiration, just for a bit of entertainment during these tough times. I love you so much. Again, hope this was helpful. Thank you so, so much for watching, and I hope to see you right here for the next one. Love you, love you, love you. Mwah!